Cybertron Deluxe class Jungle Planet Optimus Prime is a redeco of the concurrently released Beast Wars 10th anniversary Optimus Primal. Hasbro designed new molds for Primal and Megatron for the anniversary and released them in individual packaging with some exclusive accessories, and at the same time repainted them for their then current Cybertron toy line, but did not include the extra accessories. Several years later, the mold would be reused for the 2014 BotCon as Ape-Link and Primal Prime. Join me as I take a look at Jungle Planet Optimus Prime. Before we start, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out. Now on with the show.
Hi, Collector's Corner here, and today, as you saw in the intro, we're taking a look at Cybertron Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. Yes, this is not actually Optimus Primal, but Optimus Prime. This is his Beast Planet mode. He's a gorilla, cybernetic gorilla, but a gorilla no less. So, let's get him. Look at his face here. Got a really nice face sculpt there with the hair around it. Scar on the eye. Very nice. Back when they still used some paint apps. Got a little red jewel in his head crest there. Hair on the back. His chest. Fairly well detailed. Yes, he's got nipplage. Actually. More fur on her. Okay. Looks nice and short. Red paint for the knee pads. Also for the elbows there. Very nice fur detailing. Some piston detailing, not painted, but it is there. Does get his hands detailed, fingers and a thumb, very nicely. And he does get toes, like a gorilla. 5 toes and a thumb. Very, very nice. Back. He's got thrusters, much like the original 1996 Optimus Primal, because, well, he was originally used for that, as you saw in the intro. But yeah, overall, he's actually very nice. Going to articulation now. It's up. Let's go into articulation. Head, nothing. It's a solid piece because of how he transforms. His shoulders do rotate and move in and out. The ball joint at the base of the shoulder. It has a ball jointed elbow. It rotates for a bicep. It can bend 90 degrees. So slightly under. His wrist is also on a ball joint, so it can rotate, bend in. That's about as far back as it goes. No waist, because how it transforms. It does get some hips, kick up, kick back. Not much out to the side, but it can do that. Again, his knee is on a ball joint, so it does rotate. And it does bend about 90 degrees. It does get an ankle joint that moves up and down. Gets his toe joint that also moves up and down. And the thumb can rotate on a ball joint, move in and out. Pretty good articulation for the time, I gotta say. It does look really, really nice. In the browns and the blacks and the tans. Very nice. In comparison, I don't have much since I'm still traveling, but here he is with Cybertron Strike Me Mold, Universe Dirge. As you can see, he's quite a bit taller. quite a bit taller, but he's technically a Voyager. Here he's with Voyager Magnus from Transformers Prime. Again, a bit taller, quite a bit taller. And yeah. Accessory wise, and yeah, this is meant more for this mode than the other mode. So he does have his Cybertron Jungle Planet key, done in green, silver trim. And he does have his surfboard, Cybertronian surfboard. Get some jungle motifs going on there. Red for the key slot. Some fan detailing on the bottom. Missile at the front. Yeah, you can take him, straighten his legs, and he does have feet. He does have ports on the bottom of his feet that you can peg into the pegs on the surfboard. And he can ride some waves, or, fly. Since Transmetal Prime was the one that used surfboard to fly. Yeah. Now, if you insert the key into the surfboard, back, it opens up this blade here, spring loaded, and gives you access to that button to fire the missile. Fire the missile, press it, and it fires a nice tan missile. Very bulbous. Yeah, you can fire the missile at him. There you go. It fires with pretty good force. And yeah, that's pretty much all this surfboard does. It opens up, has a blade, and fires the missile. So now, I guess we can move on to transformation, and this is where it gets very interesting. It's got a very different transformation to anything else. No other Gorillas, Optimus Primals have ever done this. So the first thing you want to do is come here to his torso and open up his abs, crotch, like that. You open it up. Then you want to to his chest, pull it down, fold it down all the way, fold in his face, move his back up, rotate everything back like so. Then you want to scissor, open his arms closed, his legs, take them down. His legs now become his arms. Rotate, position, bring down his chest piece, and you rotate the torso all the way back. Bring it down. Want to open. Want to open chest piece here up. Rotate his head through. Bring it down. Rotate the back. Carry back. Down. Straighten out his legs, like that. Down his torso, close his chest. Rotate his arms into position. Like so. Then I want to come down to feet, open up his toes. So they're facing up. And there you go. There is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Yeah, it's a very interesting robot mode. Very nice transformation. I find it very engaging. Very different to anything else. There he is. Take a look at his face. Nice primal face. He does have the lips there, like the original Prime did. Original Primal. Nice red jewel for the head crest. Green eyes or tan eyes, I can't tell. Very light green, if anything. Nice detail on his chest, done in silver and slightly orangey red. He does get a waist piece, done in silver. Everything else we've seen, it's just the robot mode flipped around. I mean, the monkey mode flipped around. He does get some new paint apps on his feet, done in white. These were at the bottom of his knuckles, dragging knuckles. Now are his toes. Yeah, all in all, pretty good. Articulation-wise, you can rotate his arms, right, his right leg, but now you can rotate his arms, move them up all the way. Like that. Again, he has the wall jointed elbow, so you can rotate it around and bend 90 degrees. Unfortunately, his hands don't rotate, so he's always got a, a curl there going on. To the baseball. Yeah, they rotate, they do move in and out at the hinge. His thumb is on the wall joint, so it can move in, rotate. You see that, move in, rotate. And his fingers can curl in, so you can sort of make a fist. Kind of, like that. Something like that. Yeah. No waist, again, this is how he transforms. His thighs can move up at an angle or inward at an angle. How the wall joint's positioned. Very, very annoying. Can move up slightly to kick. Can move back. Can move out. Not full splits, but it can move out. Again, knees on the wall joint. Rotate. Bend less than 90 degrees. Quite a bit less than 90 degrees. His ankles are on the ball joint. Kind of loose on mine. They do rotate. And you get a tiny bit of ankle tilt. Just a bit, tiny bit. And his toes, of course, can point down if you need to. All in all, he's a pretty decent guy. Kind of like him. For comparison, if you would please stand. Comparison, again, here he is with Dirge. Much, much taller. And here he is with Magnus. So, much taller. For the skateboard, It's no longer a skateboard because he can't actually stand on it. No longer have any points on the bottom of his feet. Well, you can, try to stand him on a skateboard like that. It's not gonna work. It does. Oh, and I forgot to show you the neck. The head does actually rotate. He does get articulation in this mode. Not that much. Look up, you can't. Look down a little. Side to side. Tiny bit. Yeah, doesn't get it all the way. Until it hits the back with his large crest. But yeah. In any case, the surfboard now can be held as a bazooka. So you wanna insert key, open the lid, push an arm up, and it will peg into a peg. Either peg work. This thing cut off for some reason. As I was saying, you can peg his arm into the port in his hand. Port in his hand into either peg. I think it works with the front peg better. Peg it in. Hold it like so. Very awkwardly, but he can do that. And yet you can still fire the missile by pressing his hand into the button. Doesn't really work, but he is covering the button, so I don't have to do otherwise. Guess you can do it that way. Further forward, and you press the button, fire the missile. You can't really hold the missile in any other meaningful way, like a club, which you might think, because his fingers don't allow for that. You can sort of give it to him like that, but it's not very secure. It's not really meant to do that, but you can do that if you really, really want to. And there is Optimus Primal, or Prime, because he's not Primal in Cybertron. He's Optimus Prime. With his super large surfboard bazooka and his club. And he's okay. I do like him. I do enjoy him. He's a lot of fun to mess around with because he's small and his transformation is interesting. You get to do things nobody, other monkey mode Prime does. I mean, very, very unique. So yeah. I do like him. You can find him, get him. You probably want the actual Optimus Primal from the 2-pack with Megatron. Yes, he also got a new toy for that. So that's it. And yeah, it's a really nice 2-pack. This guy's was sold on his own, as the other Megatron was sold on his own, also repainted from Cybertron. And yeah, it's a pretty nice figure. A lot of fun. You can try and track him down. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. It really helps us out. Follow us on Patreon, follow us on Blue Sky, follow us here, follow us everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.